Hello friends, my name is Radhamasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the Scrum Ceremonies. And today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in the Scrum framework. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start, friend. Basically, friend, in the Scrum Ceremonies, there are 4 Ceremonies: Sprint Planning, Daily Scrum, Scrum Review, and the Sprint Retrospective. So one by one we shall discuss in detail these Scrum ceremonies. So first of one is the Sprint Planning ceremony or an event. In this event or in the ceremony, basically the Scrum Master, the product owner, the Scrum and development team, basically they plan of work to be performed in the sprint. Time box is of 2 hours a week. Sprint planning answers basically 3 questions: what can be delivered in this increment or the sprint, how can the work needed to deliver the increment be achieved, what is the work considered done actually. So done, basically this is very important to define the definition of the done. Done means that when the work should be considered as completed or when the work can be delivered to the customer actually. So this definition of done is basically a very important term in the Scrum framework, which should be defined properly during the sprint planning meeting for particular task actually. Next ceremony is the daily scrum. Daily scrum is another event, that means an internal meeting for the development team or the scrum team. It is time box of 15 minutes daily, and each team member has to answer 3 questions here: that what did I do yesterday, when I am going to do, what I am going to do today, what are my impediments, bottlenecks and issues. The issues, whatever he is discussing, the Scrum Master is responsible. It is the responsibility of the Scrum Master to look into those issues, whatever the issues, and he has to resolve those issues that basically the Scrum team or development team is discussing. Then the next event is the sprint review meeting. In this meeting, basically it is the event in which we are showcasing our work actually, that whatever the work we have produced through the sprint, we showcase it, we display it to the customer actually, to inspect the increment and adopt the product backlog if needed. It is time box of 1 hour a week. Sprint review includes product owner explains what product backlog items have been done and what has not, what are the reasons it's not done. The development team demonstrates the work that it has done. The entire group collaborates on what to do next actually. So to do next, basically the whole team, the product owner, the scrum team, the scrum master, they all are discussing, they all are participating that what should be next after from here. Okay, then next one is the sprint retrospective meeting. Sprint retrospective meeting is basically a meeting to inspect the increment and creates a plan for improvement for the next sprint. Normally once a sprint finish, so before starting the next sprint we do the sprint retrospective meeting. This sprint retrospective metric meeting is of 45 minutes a week. Each team member has to answer 3 questions: what worked well, okay, so whatever the work is completed properly, it should be appreciated, and it should be continue in the next sprint as well. First thing. Then what didn't work well, okay, so the things which are not went well, we have to analyze that what are the reasons. Secondly, we must have to see that how we can avoid it in the next sprint as well. Whatever the mistakes we have done in that sprint, it should be avoided in the next sprint. What should be done differently, okay, so that it can improve the things, it can improve the efficiency and collaboration among the team member. So these are the 4 sprints we have discussed. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.